Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Myst. I'm glad that you're here because otherwise you would have missed out. And I wouldn't want you to have missed this. You see, we should just get it all out of our systems early on, so it's not a distraction. No, but seriously, I've been really looking forward to this. Thank you to our Patreon patrons for picking this game for our next Thursday series. Myst has a special place in my heart because it was the first Windows PC computer game that I ever actually owned. And I think it might have been the first one that I ever played. So it kind of has a lot of memories attached to it. A lot of good memories. And obviously the same can be said for other folks because this is the 2021 version, which is optimized for VR, like the Oculus Rift and so forth. So this is, I think, the 4th or 5th time that the game has been completely remade. Not counting like ports to other systems and stuff. This is, you know, an actual full remake of the original Myst. And I'm really excited. Just seeing that cyan logo is a blast from the past. That's like goosebump level nostalgia. So I hope y'all enjoy. We are overdue for another, classic point and click adventure game, is what I would say if we had not just finished Legend of Kyrandia 2, but frankly, those are like my happy place, so I think we're always overdue for another one. So let's jump right on into this one and get started. And we are going to play the classic version, so this version does feature randomized puzzles, which is a neat feature, especially if you are a Myst fan and you have played it multiple times. But it has been, well, almost 30 years since I've played it, so we're going to go the classic route, because I'm looking for that enhanced experience of the game that I remember, but the way they would have made it, if they could have, at the time. Let's play some Myst.
Destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
And there we go. We are in control. Oh, Atris. Fool that you are. But at least you have left us this fun mystery. Oh, that's so cool. There she is. I haven't been to this island in decades. So apparently a feature of this game is that people didn't like the 3D models for the characters, and whoa. Oh, wow, with the mouse look. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, wow. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh man, that's so weird to stand here like this. This is just how I remember it. Uh, except obviously not, because this is much prettier. Wow. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yes, I guess some fans were not very impressed with 3D models used for like the characters, and so they actually built in an option to replace all of the videos in the game with the original FMVs, which is pretty cool. So I've got that switched on, and we'll get to enjoy that. Yeah, somebody did a terrible job here. Like, oh man, someone doesn't know how to parallel park. Oh wow. Okay, cool. We've got the... Ooh. Okay, we can't go down there yet, though. Oh, it shut behind us. Okay, I was like, what is that? Ah, yes, we need to flip all of these. How many of those are there? 5? Oh, man. So cool. So cool. So cool. I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, I have all of the settings maxed out. Of course, y'all will have to tell me, you know, how the sound is and that sort of thing, if things are too loud or too quiet. But maybe... Yeah, that might be... Let's turn the motion blur off and see. Yeah, I think that's actually a little better for me as well. Oop. I had to think about that for a second. Okay. Okay, here's 3. Basically get to take a tour of the island looking for these switches. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. It almost kind of actually looks like fabric or leather. Incredible. Wow. Yeah, each area has its own music too. That's great. Oh. Oh, we've got to go over here. So I know that there's, yeah, there's one over here too. Oh, right. I have to turn the power on before you can get in the steampunk spaceship. Oh, it looks so good. It just looks so good. That was the game stuttering a little bit. I think because I switched the options, so. But it's running pretty smoothly. Oh, man. Haha, the little mini ship. Oh, wow. Right. I gotta remember what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Alright, this should be the power shed, I think. Is this the generator? Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. I have to try and not get too caught up in all of the imagery as I come to it, because we'll be visiting all of these places again. Right now I'm just flipping switches, but... Oh, man. Yeah. It does give Planescape feels, doesn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, you... My bane. I used to hate that puzzle. Let's see. Oh, right. Okay, that's the last one. I think over there? Is that correct? I think that that's it. Oh, just look at that. That's so cool. Brings a tear to your eye. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. Use spacebar to take a picture, access your photos through the menu. Oh, so you can take pictures of puzzles and stuff. Right. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. I can get closer. Okay, that's enough of that. Cirrus and Akinar, I believe.
Serious? Are you? See you.
You're coming through a little fuzzy. Oh, the fireplace. Oh, man. Yes, I remember this. I think this took forever to figure out the first time. I remember on the very first run of this, the very first time that I played it, on the computer that I was using to play it, which was a Windows 95 PC, the game had kind of a nasty habit of when you got into the fireplace like this and closed the door and started messing with this puzzle, it would hang up and you would have to force close it and reboot the game. So it was really difficult to solve that puzzle. A saw trap? Yeah, kind of. Oh. There we go. That should be all of the, switches that we flipped. I believe. this. Yeah, we can turn it to interact with the different levels. Ooh, see, and you can hear it did something. Yes. Yes, good. Oh man, so this is the... Let's see. The mechanical age, right? What are they? It's the mechanical age. The stone ship age. That one I remember. The selenite age. Something like that. And, channelwood is the other one. Awesome. And this is kind of non-linear, so, like, we can also, we don't have to do them in a specific order. Cool. Oh, look at this. A painting of a secret passage. Ha ha ha! Love that. That's the one that opens the door because it closes behind you when you come in and start doing stuff. Or I think maybe, is it this? Yes, yes. Okay, when you activate the secret passage, it does that. Woohoo! Oh, it's so pretty. That's so cool. Yes, good. Oh, man. Oh, that little motif in the music right there, I really remember. Okay, you have to manually climb ladders. Alright, yeah, this is the, this is what the dial does. Like, rotate so that you are looking at wherever it is aimed through this slot in the tower here. How do I get down? From the other side, apparently. Okay. Okay, it's a single click. I thought I had to hold it down for a second. But no, that does not seem to be the case. Cool. Oh, man. I don't know where to start. What do y'all think? Spaceship, the gears, tree that's channelwood, or the ship. The hardest one. I don't actually remember which one is the hardest. I think that Channelwood Age is supposed to be the first one, and then maybe it's like Stone Ship, Mechanical, and then the Space Age, or whatever it's called. I think. Let's go back and take a look. So cool. And to have free movement like this too. Okay, camera on. There we go. Okay, and now how do I access... Here we go, photo album. Okay, cool. Because I know we're gonna need that for sure. Not quite math, I don't think. But man, play is pretty smooth, but how is it coming through for y'all on the stream? Is it laggy? Is it stuttering a little bit? So we can adjust that. Just get lost in this. Okay. Here, right. Right. This tree has to be moved. Open? Open? Oh, there. I just wasn't close enough. Right. And I think this is where that goes. 724. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. PSI. It, I think. I was waiting for something else to happen. Ah, right. It goes up in stages. Okay, we need to get in there. Turn that off, I think, is how it works. Yes, and then... Ah! Missed it. Missed it by an instant. This is why, as a kid, it was, like, frustrating. go. I think you have to catch it going up. Yes, there we go. Okay, and then we hit the button to go down. Right. Is that not it? Just have to keep hitting it. Go down, down. No, okay. Yeah, maybe you have to hold it. I don't remember. Okay, no, it looks like it doesn't do anything until you actually push it. Wheel. Okay. Yeah, the worst ride in the park, yes. Down, let me down. Okay. Let's let it go all the way back up. Here we go. Haha. I think I turned the pressure down too far on the first try, so it fell too quickly. It's dark down here. Here we go. Oh, wow. Looks so cool. And here's the book. All right. Here we go, folks. And here we are. Our first age. The Channelwood age. Oh, wow. That's so cool. All right, this is a whole thing. Do they have a lot of frogs in LA? Cool. I think this one maybe was always my favorite. They're all very different, but... Ah! Boy spotted. Ah. Gone. Goodbye, friend. Oh, man. Right, the windmill. Ooh, the surround sound in this is pretty good, too. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Now, pipe water flowing. Oh, is that a subtitle? Lol. Okay, so it's a very specific frog noise, kind of like a Wilhelm scream. Alright, you can tell me if that's any better. I don't mean to make anybody motion sick, I just gotta look around to kind of test it. I think that might be a little better in OBS, perhaps. Okay, awesome, good. Good, we love that. By how good the game looks, yeah. It's very impressive. Wow. This is a case of that, you know, like, this is the game we would have made if we could have done so at the time. Oh, wow. Okay, now which of these am I supposed to pull? I think... See, because I can't remember if the little, like, needle there, if it's pointing to where the water is flowing, or if that's indicating that that one is cut off so it's flowing the other way. So in the original, I believe that you could use the arrow keys to click and move, or you could use the mouse, but it was like in like frames or scenes at a time. So like you would be here and you would click and it would like move you up here would be one step, and then you would click again and moving you over here would be like one step. Whereas in this one, of course, it's actual like free movement with mouse look. Okay, well, before we can do anything else, I think I need to go turn the water on. I messed with it, but... Yeah, they rebuilt the whole thing. Oh, yep, pipe water flowing. Thank you, stunningly persistent VR subtitle. I am not playing this on VR, by the way. Like, I'm not on an Oculus Rift or anything. I am playing with keyboard and mouse. So, yeah, the game is optimized for VR, but if you want to play it yourself, that you don't have to have a VR headset or system in order to do so. Okay, so we have the audio indicator. Right. Okay, so it is... Alright, so I was remembering correctly. That one indicates which one is blocked off, and it is flowing the other direction. Oh, right. We have to do something else. We have to, like, find a... Does another lever go in there, maybe? Something like that? We don't have that piece, so for now, go this way. I mean, we're going to go up here regardless, but I think this is where we actually need to go. There we go. Safety first. Oh, that's so cool. This is gorgeous. Yes. Oh, wow. Really good fog effects. And the greenery on the trees, too. It's really well done. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way first because it kind of dead ends. Don't remember what is where. I think there's a red page here somewhere. So for those not familiar with Myst, I guess I should explain. If this is somehow your first exposure to Myst, the idea is that a man called Atris became able to travel through like time and space with the use of this book. And he created other lesser books that went to these other places. Kind of like, you know, kind of like Sauron created the One Ring, and then there were other lesser rings of power. And he went missing. We found the book. We are here. And his sons, Cirrus and Achenar, also went missing. And they are trapped in some of the magic books, like the one that we took through to come here. The one that we went through. So that green book brought us to the Channelwood Age, is what this place is called. And Cirrus is trapped in that red book in the library. Achenar is trapped in the blue book. And as we go through the game, we will find red and blue pages that we can insert into their books. Because the pages have been ripped out of their books, trapping them on the other side. Don't know who did that, but someone has trapped them. And so in order to get free, so that they can help you figure out where their father has gone and what's happened to him, you have to find their books. Okay. Nice. Yeah, okay, this is a dead end, so... yeah, back at the time that it was new, Myst, I think, stumped a lot of people because this game redefined adventure games. Like, nowadays, we kind of take environments such as this and this sort of interaction a little bit for granted. in games like The Observer or the Talos Principle, you know, stuff like that. But Myst did it first. No other game had these 3D rendered environments and stuff. You know, when you thought point-and-click adventure, you thought things like Legend of Kyrandia or King's Quest. And so Myst was like the game that changed gaming. It's one of those. And because of that, you know, it was so new that a lot of people, I think, did not know how to interact with it right off the bat. You know, there's kind of a learning curve because this is the first time that a game like this had been made. And now, you know, over like 30 years later, it has been remade 4 or 5 times. This being the newest version. So, we were playing the 2021 version in 2024. And yeah, they've rebuilt the entire thing from scratch. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, man. Neat. Here we go. And now, yeah, I think we should be able to get back down to the bottom. Yes, good. There, we'll make ourselves a little shortcut. It has to open from that side. Oh, it's so cool. Look at that. If you are a Myst fan from of old, like me, then I hope that this is doing for you what it's doing for me. Like goosebumps. This is so cool. Okay, well, let's go up another level. Up, please. Yes? No? I have missed a step. I don't remember if there are guns in Myst. Like, I don't think we get a gun. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that they remade Riven like this as well. Actually. Oh, I know what we need to do. I realized we need to do the same thing again that we did before. So we hug this tree around. We need to send some water over here. Yeah, Wood Elf Village. Exactly, you get it. Yes, that makes me think of, like, this is like Bronze Age Lothlorien. I think is what my dad called it. So cool. And I will apologize a bit for the camera movement. You know, like I have to keep sweeping my mouse in order to turn because of the mouse look. I'm sure that it is easier to do in VR, so if the camera is a little bit jerky. I am doing the best that I can, but I do apologize. Up we go. This is the shorter bridge. We'll go here first. Look at this, like, stunningly nice house. This looks like it was, like, select house, cut and paste. Like this was brought from somewhere else, from a different environment, and just kind of sat here. There's that good music. Wine and knife. Somebody smashing furniture. Oh, and here we go. A red page. Okay, that just closes the drawer again. Someone had a drinking problem. Oh, here we go. Something vault access, island of Myst. Something in very plain view on Myst, and access can be easily if the symbol was followed. First locate switches on the island. Of these switches, go to the dock, turn the marker switch to the off position. Right. We'll need this later. Right, that's what those things are called that I was flipping at the beginning, marker switches. Because they were marking where all of those buildings were at. Oh, there's a toothbrush. Well, at least they were practicing good oral hygiene, I suppose. Hey, they left us a cookie. Don't think we want any of that cheese, though. Oh, wow. I also apologize, like when I look down like this, I don't know if you have vertigo, if that affects it. Some people don't like heights, and in kind of realistic video game environments, sometimes the heights can feel real when you look down from way up, or if you jump off of something, like jumping off the side of a mountain in Skyrim. You can say that again. All right. Yeah. Sure. I agree with whatever that was. Yeah, exactly. What'd you call us? Weaponry in this one. And shackles, like someone could be tied up here. Perhaps. Well, draw your own conclusions. This thing. Right.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
So that was a message from Cirrus. Remember, take only one page. What could he mean? There we go. Now we can get through from the other direction.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
So there you go. Saying Akinar previously was the one who had that device. That was presumably his room or something. And Cirrus recorded that message for him. Okay. Now I should be heading back down, I believe. There's nothing else up here. Right, we need to go back down, I believe. I think we've done what we can do at that elevation. So most of the first level of like housing and bridges, I think, is just to kind of like unlock the second level. I think it was a question of, like, from what I read, it sounded like the quality of the 3D models was just not up to the rest of the game. So, like, the rest of this is really beautiful. The textures, the lighting, and stuff like that. And then the 3D models of characters like Cirrus and Akinar were, I think, described as basically beneath the rest of the game. They did not look like they were produced with the same budget. And so it was a combination of that and just like nostalgia. Where a lot of people who were playing the game, you know, they wanted to see those old FMVs scaled up, because it's like, well, if this is the job you're going to do, you know, if this is the quality you're going to have, just put the original videos back in. They're out there. Yeah, well, those particular men, I think, might have been the case, yes. Okay, let's see. I'm just kind of flipping switches at this point. See what it does when it goes to a certain place. Okay, so this doesn't do anything. This one, it just empties out. That seems correct. Okay, I think we want it this way. Oop. How close can we get? That close. Yeah, I took a picture of him for you, baby. Oh, okay. Yes. Power that, and this will connect these two sections. Okay, that splash texture's a little iffy, but... let's go on this way. Lightning bugs. Cool. Look at the fireflies. Oh, that's a... Don't know what's going on there. Interactions between the light and the water, I think. Hey, well, no one else is living here, right? Plenty of room. Okay, does this one need water? Ah, no, right. Okay. Yes, we did that so we could extend this and connect the pipe, and now we can get water over here to run this other elevator. So now we go back around. I don't know if there's 10 million fireflies, but there's a sufficient number. Would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies lit up the ground. I fell asleep. Do, 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 do. Okay, so we need to... actually don't need to turn that one. Need to turn this one over here. Yeah, for real. And I think I remember this now. I think my dad at some point explained to me that basically the way you know what a valve is doing in a pipe is that the valve runs parallel to the flow of water. So like it is turned in the direction of, if the valve is perpendicular to the water, then it's not flowing through there. So because this one is lined up with this pipe, that's where it's going. That sounds like something I didn't make up in my head. So here, or... actually, that may be... no, okay, yeah, this is the pipe. So we want to do this. Thank you, helpful subtitle. There we go. Let's make sure... okay, yep, we can hear water. So that should be it. I think... we already did this one, yes. So that's just the counterweight hanging there. So now we go back around. I guess I could go this way, couldn't I? Well, okay, not this way. The other this way. That away. This ambiance is making me sleepy. Let me just take a nap. There we go. Friendo. I think that's just call the elevator if it's down. Go back up again. What's up here? Ha! And here's the book that goes back to the island. Nice. Yep. There's the chandelier we were seeing. Cool. Okay. We got a page, so let's... I believe you can bring all the pages back and put them in at once. You don't have to do them one at a time, but... for storytelling purposes, perhaps.
You've returned. Thank you for bringing me red. You must continue. My name is Sirius. I beg you to find the remaining pages. You must release me from this book which has become. Bring. I need more red pages, please. Don't.
So there we go. Get a little bit more from him. Not much, but it's him saying, "Ah, thank you for red pages. Bring me more red pages so I can get out of this book."
He returned. You wouldn't pretend. The pages rescue me. I'm Akinar. My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages.
Same thing. Okay. Well. Where shall we go next? And yes, it'd take only one page, but remember that was a message to his brother. So Cirrus left that message for Akinar. Makes you wonder why there are so many pages scattered around. And all over the place. Not just on the island, but also out in these other places. Is there anything else around here? I think... oh, we can climb this ladder. Oh, right. Anything else down here? I don't think so. I kind of wish I could jump in. So you tell me what kind of bird you think that is. Goose? A swan? A cassowary? Who knows? Yeah, it could be an emu. You've got the cross. Leaf. I love the sound effects. Arrow. Anchor. Bug of some kind. Scarab, maybe. Snick. Eyeball. Sables. these. Right. We gotta get the power turned on first, though. Okay, this is just taking this back there. Looking to see if I missed anything that I should be inspecting. I think this is like later. We should do that next. I wonder if they hid anything, because now you have like free roaming movement. So I wonder if there's anything to find kind of like behind or on top of stuff that isn't part of the original game. On a single lone grave. Cool. Nothing bad will happen. Yeah. That seems likely. Oh, right. Okay. No idea what time this is supposed to be at. So we will come back to that. There's a clue somewhere. Okay, well... $7.25. Ooh, I don't think so, but I don't know. We can try that. Let's see. $7.25. No, okay. Well, that's all right. I know how we can find out. So you can, there's the tower up top that we can rotate and look out of, and basically everything on the island is a device to get you to one of the other places. So what we need to do is let's see, which one is it? So we did Channelwood, Stone Ship. I think the clock tower is mechanical, because it's gears and gears. So I think that those go together. Basically, each time that you want to go to another age, I think that you head up here to the tower, and if you climb up the ladder and look out the slot, it will tell you like which one you're looking at, right? So it'll be pointed at the gears. Ta-da! Let me down. Here we go. And then you come back over here. Aha! And see right here. So the key symbol means like that's the key to get into whatever it is that you're looking at. So 240 and 221. I don't know why I walk all the way around every time. So 240 should be the time. I don't remember what happens, though. When you set it to 240, because eventually you can get over there to the clock tower to pull that other marker switch, but I don't know if it's now or if it's later. There we go. Oh, we got a bridge. Cool. Okay, and now while we're here, we'll do this, and that should cause the clock tower to show up on that map where we were selecting our destination. Neat. Okay, well, go. And, aha, this is where the 221 should go, I believe. This is one of, like, those puzzles. I've got 1, 2, 2. Hello, yes. Oh, okay, because the counterweight was all the way down. So let's see. You have to actually hold to lower it. That's kind of neat. Okay, it's going to give 2, 2, 3. I didn't want to click out. Just want to pull the lever. There we go. Right. Okay, that's why you have to hold it. Because if you do that, then yeah, okay. Well, once again, I did not want to leave the puzzle. I just want to do this. Okay, so... There we go. Okay. Yes. Oh, no. Okay, I know what that is. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? No, so that... that interacts with the big gears back over here near the starting point. Yeah, there we go. So now there should be a door or stairs or something revealed in this open section. Yeah, okay. There's the book. Ooh. Cool. Loving this. Okay. There's our first puzzle. What about over here? Just loose gears everywhere, like some titan dropped his watch. Look at this. Oh, and there's the oil slick down there on the water, kind of like on the interior. Cool. Which way do we go? Probably left. Here we go. Oh, there's the ship. There's the other ship. The clock tower. I think that maybe this is like Atris's workshop where he experimented on the things that he eventually built into the island or something. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like this is obviously a wizard's island. Ah. Oh, Okay, that's the alignment of the island itself, I think. This is like the interior motor. Is that correct? I don't know if it's flashing like that because it's correct or if it's because it's mad about it. Red's usually... Yeah, red's an Angie color. A gateway computer. Yeah, you remember Packard Bell? So, can you tell which room is Cirrus's and which room is Akinar's yet? Yeah, it does feel kind of strange to just have, like, the free-roaming movement. So, of course, Cirrus presents himself as a bit more refined. As a gentleman. Please find the red pages, I beg of you, I must get free. And Akinar, you may have noticed, sounds a little crazy. But also... in the Channelwood Age, which is generally the first one I think most people go to, Akinar's room is the one that's like a torture chamber. And you know it's his because it has that like imaging thing in the corner where Cirrus like recorded over that message. So okay, let's see. Aha. Not sure what that did. I don't remember. But so Cirrus is going to be responsible for like the more refined appearances of stuff. Or refined appearing stuff, and Akinar is the one who's a bit of a mess. Oh, there we go. That's it. You can also tell, remember the room that had all of the wine bottles and stuff scattered all over the place? That was Cirrus's room. That's why it had like the really rich looking bed and the really nice furniture that was chased with gold and that kind of stuff. The difference between surgery and torture is results in pharmaceuticals. Yeah. Let's see what's this. Here we go. Cirrus, your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akinar. Subjects. So Akinar calls his brother greedy. Do I remember this puzzle? The answer is no. I'm asking myself out loud, but the answer is no. Okay, well, first things first. I think over here in Akinar's chamber. Hello? It's a snake in the box. Is there anything else to interact with here? Besides, well, there's this. Rotation simulator. Ah, here we go. This, I think, shows us where we need to be somehow. Cowbell sound. I think if we exhaust sound, right, there's a different one for each cardinal direction, I think. Yep. A little spinny noise. A vibe detector and the vibes are off. Yeah. This button opens... Ah, here we go, another panel. Yep. And you can see instead of, like, boxes of treasure, he's got, like, boxes of... I don't know. Spiked boxes. Terrible boxes. Oh, there we go. So now you can kind of see what that cage is for. So, you know, as opposed to Cirrus having boxes of wealth and wine in his room. Oh, there we go. Akinar keeps boxes of severed heads. And this is an electrified cage. And here's a shelf of poisons and knives. What a great guy. Okay. Now. Let's see over here. I think the only thing left is this doorway. So the rotation simulator shows us like which way the fortress is facing or whatever, but I think that's correct. I think, but the way that we'll know is if we go back outside and check, because the entire like castle, fortress, island, whatever you want to call it, should rotate. Yeah, it's kind of neat, right? Like, it's very, like, steampunk at first glance, but then also, here are these hologram projectors. Okay, so this is where we came in. So, machine in Akinar's room here kind of tells us how to do it. Cyber steampunk, yeah. Alright, so that's how it should be right now. So we need to do one. And back. Right, so that's the sound we should hear, I believe. I think is how it works. And we want to go to the east. And it's not lining up, right? Because there's supposed to be two levers. Oh no, how come that didn't work before? Maybe I wasn't holding my tongue right. Okay, right. I was thinking we're missing something. I think maybe... we need to wait. Is there no power? Which one is it? just goes up and down. What? Oh, how did this go? Is there something? I'm missing something. Is there some reason the button is not working? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that might be it. Why is that button there, though? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Let me line this back up and that may turn the elevator on, perhaps. Because that acts like it's doing something, so... we have not. Because I don't have the clues for it yet. There we go, now the elevator's open. Okay, that's what it was. See, so yeah, what that lever is actually doing, it's not turning the fortress, it's turning the elevator car so that the opening lines up. Here we go. Now. Yeah, it definitely does something. I just don't remember what. Okay. Now, hello. Okay, well, maybe we need to... This is up, middle floor, and lower floor, like basement, I think. Okay, maybe we should go back and look at those gems. Oh wait, we're at the back, so Sirius's room will be over here. His little bird here too does something, but I don't remember what. Just to haul off and punch it. Okay, so we have a yellow D8, a green D12, and an orange D20. I don't... Like, just turning them all on doesn't do anything. I don't know if it's a combination that we can brute force. I wouldn't want to do that. The navigation device. Which navigation device? You mean like the telescope here, or? Compass thing. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Go down? Oh, there we go. It's like, okay, that's what it is. Oh, the rotation simulator. I don't think so. I think it's just to show you how to actually work the real like machine that does this when you find it, because that's why, see, like the other one doesn't rotate the island, just rotates the elevator in the center. So this just kind of like shows you how to use the other whatchamacallit, the other device. See, because when you step away from it, it just switches off and resets anyway. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this should be correct. I think it's got something to do with the buttons in the elevator. And this thing, the hitbox is a little wonky here, so like when I was stepping back this way, I could like click the button, but see it's not doing anything. You have to be close enough to it. So you can, that's why it wasn't working before. Is it? Is this? Not the top floor, maybe? It's the middle button. What does that do? I feel like I remember something, but I have to. Yes. Here we go. There we go. You have a moment before the door closes and you have to step out because the lever's actually on top of it. Ha-ha. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this should be alright. Yes. So we know when we get it correct because it will make the sound. 2, 3, 4-ish. There we go. Yes, an exhaust is for east, and then there's like a clink for north and a spinning noise for west. So yes, that's exactly what it's forced to show, because sight unseen, right? Like, you have no idea which way it is in fact pointing, because you can't see it from in here. So that teaches you how to run the machine. By listening instead of having to look. Well, it doesn't matter. Go around this way. And here we go. There we go. So there's the island we came in on. There's another one over there to that side. Okay, and this is how we get the combination for that pedestal back over that way. Back near the entrance. Okay, cool. We got this. We got it. We got it. So yeah, part of the clue here is like, notice that this button, the middle button, is only lit up when you are here. And that's why it gives you like that pause, that warning sign to let you know to get off. Yeah, it is. Yeah, whenever you actually solve one of these puzzles, it really is like, ooh, yes! Yes, good. Okay, so let's see. I need to push that up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Next island. I think this should just be the other half of the combination. Yeah, because there's another pedestal. Haha. Okay, and there's nothing. I should have searched that one better, but I don't think. Myst is one of those games where sometimes you have to look for the puzzle itself, but then when you start solving it, it's fairly straightforward. So I think that should be it. We should be safe to go on. One mo again. Back in the tube. Into the tube with you. Okay, so 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got him. Compass cult. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. We're playing the 2021 remake of Myst, a game that I have not played in about 30 years. Right, yeah, it's gorgeous. It has been breathtaking because this is the 4th or 5th remake of the game that has been made, not counting like ports and remasters, like full remakes. So, oh. There's no island on this side, that's right. And so, I did not play any of the in-between remakes. I went from the original 1993 version, which I played back when it was new or new-ish, and straight to this one. So, that's a big jump. It's giving me goosebumps to see all these textures and things, see how they look. And if you look out here too, it's like you can see through Cirrus's window that something has... Oh! Hello? Hello, sir? There was nothing in there before. So, okay, when you turn this way, I guess. Okay, so if you turn where there is no island, then his telescope shows up a skeleton hanging from a pirate ship. That's cool.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's so fine. Don't worry about nothing has ever been more fine than it is now. It's totally okay. I still don't know what these do though. I don't remember. Other than like if you just wanted to play some like really chonky D&D. We don't need a D12, nobody's gonna use that. No offense to you barbarian mains. Well, any die could kill a man if you throw it hard enough. Yeah, just a single 20-pound die. It's like there are all those jokes for things like the Coda system or like old school Shadowrun where it's just, you're going to need 10 pounds of D6s. This is the other end of the spectrum. You have one 10-pound D6. Okay, here we go. One more and this should get us home. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got him. Got him. Lads, we've done it. So of course the goal in each age is to find the pages and then get back out. So the pages are often just lying around, although sometimes you will have to solve a puzzle to gain access to them. Or in this case, you know, like they were in a hidden room, but I mean all you have to do is like... there we go. You know, you just have to like hit a button to reveal the hidden room. The hidden room full of boxes of severed heads. But then the real puzzle is usually like getting back to the island. Wait a minute. Why am I like this? This is the wrong island. Did I go backwards? No, I couldn't have. How did I go all the way around? Did I go too far? Oh no. Okay. Dang it. Hoisted by my own petard. A victim of my own hubris. I hecked up. Botched it. I see, that's what it is. I rolled that 10-pound D20 and got a natural 1. Okay, now it goes clockwise. Or counterclockwise, rather, so it's going Widdershins. So, to do that. And let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go, let's err on the side of whoops. Okay. Exhaust sound. No, wait a minute. We need cowbell, don't we? Yeah, we need cowbell sound. That's what I should have recognized before, so I'm not going to walk away this time. Okay, here, let's just do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that should be north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spin sound. Okay, good. That's west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's where we want to be. We have a need to leave here. We have a problem, and the only answer is more cowbell. The only prescription. Okay. Now we shall escape. You know, something that's always gotten me about Myst is I think something it really captures very well is how, like, Atris and his sons, there's discussion of other people, right? Like Akanar talks about his Akanar talks about his subjects, whom Sirius is apparently trying to tax, but you never see them. Like, for all that there's evidence people have been here, and you do interact with, like, Sirius and Akanar, the world feels really empty and lonely. It feels like you're walking through what's left of a place. And that makes sense, considering the actual story, like the plot of Myst. You know, the fact that folks have been trapped in these magic books, and there's obviously some sabotage going on, and some infighting and that kind of thing. So I think that's something that it has always done really well, because that struck me with the original version, and it's really pulled to the forefront here by these beautiful environments and these updated textures and stuff, and even the sound, right? How the music is intermittent rather than constant. Like right now, all you can hear is just like the ocean and the breeze. And then if you go inside into a room where there's a puzzle, you'll hear some music. And then it ends when you leave, because there's nothing to interact with out here. There's nothing to do. And so it really nails that atmosphere of just kind of like loneliness, of emptiness. I think it's neat, artistically. I think it's cool that they capture that. Okay, so it's cyan logo, rectangles, ball on spikes, half moon. Okay. Where are you? Oop, there it was. Rectangles. Ball on spikes, half moon. There we go. And there's the book that should take us back to the island. See, and there's the music, and now it's like anticipatory, because you're standing in front of something you can interact with. You know, but if I back up out of this room, it goes away. So the music feels kind of like diegetic in a way, but it's like the music is your only companion, and it's not always with you. Cool. Alright, let's see what Cirrus has to say. You may also note that there's room for, based on how much space they take up, approximately 4 pages, like 2 to either side. And of course, there are 4 ages as well. And then, you start with 1 page already on the shelf next to them when you find the books. So, it kind of tells you the flow of the game.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Cirrus. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more for the red pages. I am released. I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my for my wicked brother, Acheron. He is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Acheron. Thirst for destruction is not. Never ending. Bring the red page. May you please release me from this prison. Promise you will be greatly rewarded. Must help me. Help me.
There we go. So now you start to piece together a little bit more of the story where Cirrus is telling you, like, you need to free him by finding all of the red pages, but don't free Achenar with the blue pages. Don't touch those. Because he's crazy. He has a thirst for destruction that cannot be sated. Right? And likewise, you can start to see here too, like, the sun symbol, which you've seen already in a couple places where Cirrus has been. And then... lost my way. And then here on the blue book, of course, you have like the crossed machetes. And everywhere that Achenar is at, you find like implements of destruction or torment. Yeah, Age of Empires, Age of Wonders, Age of Mythology, and Age of Pirates. Yeah, don't forget Age of Wonders. Oh, wait, you said Age of Wonders, never mind. I was thinking Planetfall.
Pages you find. Bring more. I must have some more. That's all I ask of you. It's so long since my brother, Cirrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. Greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. Not let him trick you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you, bring the blue pages. To me, listen.
And there's Achenar's side of the story, saying that Cirrus is, endlessly greedy, and that he tricked their father and brutally murdered him, and then tricked Achenar and wrongfully imprisoned him in this book. It's like, okay, obviously, like, it's easy to see something's up with Achenar. I really like how his face distorts in some of the FMVs. And, Cirrus gives off a more refined persona, but I think you can kind of tell something is up with both of them. Everything's not on the up and up. And so, you start to have questions like, all right, Akinar says Cirrus murdered their father and imprisoned him in a book. Cirrus says Akinar is crazy and destructive. But Cirrus is also imprisoned in a book. So even if Akinar's telling the truth, who put Cirrus in the other book? He probably didn't trap himself, especially if he's smart enough to trick everybody, right? Yeah, the interference is terrible. They really need to adjust their frequency. Yeah. Twist the antenna, bang on the TV. Have you tried unplugging your magical book of imprisonment and plugging it back in? Give it a good shake. Okay, awesome. Well, this has been a phenomenal first look at Myst. I mean, first look for me, maybe for some of you as well, I hope. Obviously the game is, this version of it is 3 years old at this point, and the original game is 31 years old. So this is an incredible homage to it. This is exactly what I wanted, what I was hoping to get out of this. This has already been a blast. So I thank you for coming with me on this little journey. And I'm looking forward to playing some more. Now, that being said, I think based on how much progress we made tonight, even with me kind of like mooning about and oohing and awing at the scenery, we have done almost half the game already, because Myst is not like a long game. It was a high production value and complex for the time. It was never intended to be like an adventure that takes days and days to play. So that means very likely the next stream will probably be all of Myst, I'm guessing. Now, those of you who have been with me for a while, who follow the channel, especially like our Patreon patrons, our YouTube channel members, you guys know that a lot of times I'll say it's probably only going to take one more stream, and then because I say that I have to follow through, I must, out of spite, if nothing else, and then that one more stream might be 4 hours long, so it could have been 2 2-hour streams. But I feel pretty confident, because there's a couple of puzzles like that one in that shed, and one or two others that I don't feel... I remember being stymied by them. I do not remember them being super easy to solve. And so because of that, I don't know, it could drag out, but I'm really pleased with my progress tonight, considering I have not even looked at this game in 30 years, or almost 30 years. So it's coming back to me. So if I can keep up the pace and keep my head in the game, then I think that we'll finish it, even if we run a little bit long. So I'll be back with more Myst next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. And I hope that you will join me then for what is probably going to be the conclusion. And of course that means, if that's the case, I won't be streaming on the 29th, and then I will be back on September the 5th with our next Thursday series, which actually is going to be... What is it going to be? Patrons in the chat? Anybody? I don't remember. I have to look. I'm looking. I'm getting my list. It's either Cave Story or the other one. What's the other one? There we go. But to say that's taking a frustratingly long time to load. Okay. Oh, okay, yes. After we finish Myst, we are starting a new Disciples campaign. We're going back to Disciples' Sacred Lands, and we will be picking a new Civ to follow through with, and we will be playing their campaign through all of Disciples 1 and 2 in a row. So go ahead and be thinking about who you would like to see, because last time we did the Undead Hordes, and that's where we got Count Chaco and Ms. Dark Soul, and don't forget Gucci Rat, our third in command. So, do you want to check out the Empire, the Legions of the Damned, the Mountain Clans? Don't say the Elves, because they aren't playable in the first Disciples, so we will come back to them like after we have done all of the other ones that cross over through Disciples 1 and 2, and there's no more Disciples 1 like game left to play, then we'll do the Elves. So yeah, be thinking about that. Let me know how you feel, and we'll see how it goes. Between now and then, of course, on Saturday, I will have more Icewind Dale 2 for you, featuring the community-created Enhanced Edition mod, which has been going really well. I'm having a blast with that, and I hope that you are too. Oh my god, I love this party that we have, these crazy characters. Monday, Specific Pixel will be rejoining me for the next installment of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, another remake that we are playing here on the channel, the one that recently came out for the Switch. And then the following Monday, that's going to be August the 26th, I'll have more Wasteland 2 for you, where we will be finishing up the town of Demonta, I hope. And maybe moving on to the next phase of the game. But the big thing, the big thing is this Sunday, like those commercials, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we have our next all-day special event stream coming up, where Pixel and I will be doing our second fundraiser for the Video Game History Foundation, and we're going to be starting out with a Super Metroid randomizer. We're going to be going all day as long as the donations keep coming in to support that charity. So help spread the word, and even if you can't donate, of course, hanging out in chat or just coming and watching the stream still is very much appreciated. All support is good support. And check out the Video Game History Foundation, and you can support them directly as well. Check out gamehistory.org, and they have a Patreon too. So they're doing some great work, and it's directly relevant to the games that we play here on the channel, because without the passion of people like them and other fans of these old games, we wouldn't have remakes and remasters like this one. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll see you there. If I'm very lucky, maybe I will see you for all of those streams. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, all of that stuff. Engage the algorithm, because something late stage capitalism and a dystopian society or whatever. And I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.